Today we will be looking at the latest in the Pokemon series, specifically Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. This is not the first time we've seen a remake of the original Pokemon games first seen 20 years ago. That title goes to the Fire Red and Leaf Green remakes that came out on the Game Boy Advance. These are, however, the first games in the main series to find their way onto a home console. Even though they can be played on the Switch in handheld mode, you can tell Game Freak built this game to be played on your TV. I'll start by fully admitting that I'm a sucker for the original Pokemon games. I have played through them numerous times, but even with my bias, I was concerned that re-releasing the original Pokemon games would be a cash grab at the expense of the original 151 monsters. In saying that, my first 3 hours with the game did feel like a trip down memory lane. From the same Pikachu spawn point at the end of Viridian Forest, to defeating Misty's Starmie, nearly everything is exactly as you remember it. Even classic lines like the ever-memorable, "I like shorts, they're comfy and easy to wear," and "Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you?" they're mostly here. Although the overworld feels familiar, significant changes have come to catching 'em all, revamping a formula that has barely changed since Red and Blue were released 20 years ago. Using a similar approach to catching Pokemon as the mobile game that took the world by storm in 2016, Pokemon Go, Pokemon Let's Go does away with battling wild Pokemon, and has you feeding berries and swinging your Joy-Con, or the new Pokeball Joy-Con, towards the screen at the right time to catch Pokemon. Making this change is sure to deter fans of the series, but this Pokemon fan welcomes the change. Not only does it make catching Pokemon easier, it speeds up this aspect of the game, so catching Pokemon has felt like less of a chore. Let's Go also adds experience multipliers based on your throw timing, which is also familiar to Pokemon Go. So the more accurate your throws, the quicker you gain experience for leveling up your team. After 3 hours of playing Pokemon Let's Go, I got exactly as far as I had expected, beating Misty to obtain the second of 8 badges. I don't know if it is actually a good game or I'm just enjoying it through a set of rose-colored nostalgia glasses that brings me back to my favorite game in the series, but I've certainly enjoyed my experience thus far. Pokemon series purists might be turned off by the departure of the classic catching and leveling mechanics found in the Pokemon Let's Go games. That being said, the remastering of the most classic of Pokemon games can be enjoyed by old fans and those who want to jump in for the first time. I look forward to continued time with this game and recommend you spend time with it as well. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more 3-minute reviews.